Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. A beast, a machine, getting on you with speed, running gasoline lean. Give me all what I need, indeed. Pedal to the metals, the life that I dream. Can't settle for tea kettle when I can roast it like coffee beans. My chances splitting the seams, pumping supreme. A rough race leaves enough traceless, smoking with steam. Spinning wheels, hitting deals with high velocity. Break the rules of physics to win, become an odyssey. Might be second place, but I'm riding behind. Set to draft, fly by, feel the G-force, adjust, get the better lap. My tires may be bald, riding a weather track, but I've left my checker pass so I can reach the checkered flag.
Here, Checkered Flag Show, Tuesday, January 13th, 2015. I want to get to some topics real quick before we get to our guests. Awards banquet are set. The micros will be on January 30th, 2015, with the carts on February 27th, 2015. Now, both of these dates are on Fridays. Doors open at 5 p.m. Dinner will be served at 7. And the dates will be posted on, actually the dates are posted on the checkeredflagshow.com, and we're also going to have them on DixonSpeedway.net. I want to give a big shout out to Chase Johnson. Best of luck to Chase at the Chili Bowl.
Good luck, Chase.
Yeah, good luck. The Dixon Speedway 2015 schedule is now up on DixonSpeedway.net and their Facebook page, so be sure to check that out. Our guest tonight, off the top of the hour, we're going to have Tanner Thorson. Tanner Thorson is a guest on our show. Just a little bit, we're going to have him on. Tanner Thorson made a move to the 410 sprint car, so that's going to be pretty awesome. We're going to have him on there, and of course, you're our guest, David Rogers. We're going to talk about the jammers and what that's all about in a little bit. Hunter Ashby, which is your grandson, actually is going to be rescheduled.
Yes.
So we're going to have Hunter Ashby on the 20th. So we're going to have an announcement break, and we'll be right back with our guest in just a few moments. Dixon Speedway and Beanish Fresh LLC proudly presents the inaugural For the Love of Racing James Pops Wooten Memorial Race. A whopping $1,000 to win for both multi-wingless and main. All going down April 4th, 2015 at Dixon Speedway. For more information, go to www.dixonspeedway.net.
You are invited to participate in a true multimedia experience coming to a home near you. LCM TV, bringing Lake County into the new millennium with news, live broadcasts, information, talk shows, and local programming, all streaming in high definition, online, and on the Roku box. Join our premiere live broadcast on lcm-tv.com. or be a part of our studio audience. You can also tune in at lakecomagazine.com as we bring you Pete the Tax Guy and Terry Larson on Lake County Magazine starting this Wednesday, June 18th.
How did this all started for you? And so let's talk about that.
Okay. Yeah, I grew up with a family who liked racing. Mm-hmm. So my first race I ever went to, I believe, was outside of Porterville at what was then called Rocky Hill Raceway. And then when we moved to Bakersfield, I lived like a mile from Mesa Marin. So I could hear the cars, and that's all I wanted to do.
Wow.
So when I moved back to Ukiah, I wanted to get involved with racing, and I used to pit for a guy who ran a mini stock, Mike Carpenter. And
there you go.
And the mechanics race came up, and he's all, hey, you gonna drive the car? I'm all, well, sure. Well, I happened to win that race. So that kind of makes a person get hooked on it when you win, especially your first time actually getting to drive a car on the track. Yeah. It was really nice.
Yeah, that's pretty exciting.
Yeah. I haven't won a main event. I finished second a bunch of times. I've won a trophy dash, but I still have fun.
Right.
Sometimes the car doesn't run right, it doesn't matter.
Hey,
you
know,
still have fun.
As long as you're having fun. And
That's it.
We talked about something when we were off air about the sponsors and what that plays into. You had a motor, 800. Someone just put up $800, over $800 to get you a new engine for your.
Yeah, I blew my motor the first race of last year, and a sponsor stepped forward, Stan Kaczynski out of Willits, and he bought me a new motor. It was $850 delivered, and I mean, I'm a mechanic, so I can work on the car, but I didn't have the money to buy the motor, and he bought me a motor, and that was awesome.
Yeah, that's right on. That's pretty exciting.
Yeah, without these sponsors, I wouldn't be racing.
No.
You know, I got AAA Welding in Lakeport. You know, they helped me out. PEP Dust Control, FNS, RV and Boat Storage, and Super Stripper Soda Blasters. They all help. And a big shout out to my wife's best friend, Ann. I call her Sugar Mama because without her, I wouldn't be racing sometimes. It's on the car, too. It says, "Thanks, Sugar Mama."
Yeah. Let's talk. Hey, you know what? I like your hat, by the way. Tell us your story about that hat. We talked about that too. It's pretty.
I worked for Alliance Auto Service, and the Napa shop is 2 doors down. And the guy who does the sales for the accounts there, he came over and says, "Hey, I got some tickets for the K&N race at Roseville." And I'm all, "Yeah." And he's all, "Would you like them?" I'm all, "Yes, I would." And this is one of the VIP hats they gave you while you were there. This is for the Bill McAnally Racing team, and very nice.
All right, I think that's going to be our guest. The phone is ringing. Okay. See what we got going on here. Hello, Tanner.
How's it going?
Hey, how are you doing? How you doing, brother? I'm doing good. Yeah, we kind of got started with David Rogers, but hey, thanks for being on the show, man. And real quick, I want to actually do a quick overview here, man. This kid has done it all. Just to name a few things. 2007 West Coast Nationals Box Stock Champion, West Coast Nationals Intermediate Champion. Quite frankly, he's done it all. So we're going to skip ahead to 2013 National Midget Drive Rookie of the Year. Started racing at the age of 4 years old. Wow, man. And so now you're moved up into, we're going to talk about your 410 Sprint. Now you've moved up into a 410 Sprint. Tell us about that.
Yeah, it all started out, Mike Warren, one of my dad's good buddies.
Yeah, hang on, brother. I think we're trying to work on some sound things here.
Start over.
Okay, we're going to start over.
You ready?
Yeah, all right, we're ready. We got Tanner Thorson on the line right now. 2007 West Coast Nationals Box Stock Champion. Moving into 2011 Open Intermediate Cycleland Speedway, Eldora Speedway Hard Charger Award. 2013 National Midget Drive Rookie of the Year. Started racing at the age of 4 years old. Thanks for being on the show, man.
Yeah, thank you guys. This is a pretty cool little deal going on, and can't wait to talk about some stuff.
Yeah. So let's talk about your right off the top. I'm going to talk about your 410 Sprint move. That's really exciting, man.
Yeah, it's a good deal. I got connected with some really good people. I still got the whole Abru deal backing me. They're really good people too. And it all started out with Mike Juarez, is one of my dad's good buddies. That they call him the Tim Pimp on the team, Richie Rich and Tim Pimp. He's actually really good with metal and building custom cars, which that team does for a living. And he was talking to me one day back in Red Bluff after a race, and he told me he wanted me to run a wing sprint car for him. And they finally got stuff, and I got a hold of them, heard they got stuff, and then from there on, it's been a little kick out to get stuff going and get stuff on a roll.
Yeah, that's really exciting. So let's go back real quick on how you got started with your racing career. You started at the age of 4 years old. Wow, that's pretty young.
Yeah, it's been quite of a journey going through starting really young. It's probably helped me out a lot up in the higher rankings to have all this experience and all this seat time. It's worked out a lot. My parents have helped me out from the beginning, and they're still helping me out. Even though I don't race for them anymore, they're still there supporting, and that means a big thing to me.
Right. Well, so tell us about how you got your start though.
Actually, we had a bunch of family friends that raced outlaw carts up in Northern California and Nevada, Northern Nevada. And actually, one of my buddies in kindergarten raced, and I happened to go watch a race with his. And I sat in his car, and next thing I know, I had one, and started racing ever since then in Northern Nevada, and moved our way up to Red Bluff once we thought we could hang a little bit, and then moved to cycling, and just from there on, been racing Red Bluff and cycling every year, every season. I haven't missed one race in 14 years, or 12 years now, and
Wow.
it's been a really long but awesome journey.
Yeah, I followed your career, and I spent some time, a little bit of time. I remember I co-announcing over at Cycleland, so I saw you when you were over there. And like I said, quite frankly, you've done it all. I want to talk about some of the monumental things you've done. Eldora Speedway, the Hard Charger Award. Tell us about the Hard Charger Award and what that's all about.
That's pretty cool award to win. It actually means a lot to me, going to one of the biggest tracks that midget races on, and it's just where you start in the back, or whoever starts in the farthest position back and can get up to the highest position. And it was a really cool race to do that in, and Eldora is such a great track to do at, and it's so respected by so many drivers, and it's just a really cool track to do that at.
Yeah. So this are you over at the Chili Bowl Nationals right now?
Yes, sir. I'm actually just walked outside. It's a little noisy, and they're running the qualifiers right now.
Yeah. How are you doing over there?
Yesterday we ran 2 sessions of practice, and we worked out a little bit of bugs that we had going in for our second session of practice, and it we're really fast. Track was really slick. It's just one of those things that you kind of just go with the flow and see how fast you can run on the track surface. But I don't have any racing until Friday is my qualifier day, and we'll start there and race Friday, Saturday.
Yeah, so right now it's kind of all about the test and tune and seeing how the car works and all that. Hello?
Hello.
Oh, sorry, I want to make sure we still have you. So right now it's all about your just testing and tuning and warming up the cars and seeing how they're working right now?
Yeah, well, that was yesterday. We got a couple sessions in just to see what we had and see what we can improve on. We tried some different shocks. And but yeah, now tonight's the first qualifier night, and actually only one of my teammates is racing. That's Kyle Larson. He's racing tonight, and then I believe Rico runs tomorrow, and then Christopher Bell, my other teammate, runs Thursday, and then Kevin Thomas Jr. and I myself race Friday.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Got one car per night.
I'm excited. We had Rico Abreu on our show when we went off air with our last season. And that brings me to my next question. You actually signed up with Abreu Vineyard Racing with David Abreu. Tell us about that.
That all started out about probably 4 years now, a good 4 years. I know I talked to Rico a little bit about what he was going to do when he moved up out of 250s, and we kind of talked a little bit, and sure enough, he gave me a call. He actually texted me, said, "Hey, you want to run my car for me?" And I was like, "What do you mean, like for the weekend or what? Are you not going to be at the races?" He goes, "No,
right,
whole season, and we'll start the whole season and see how that goes." And I was like, "Wow, yeah, I'll do that." And my dad was kind of shocked because I don't know how he really felt about it at first, because he really enjoyed working on my cars and stuff. But I went with that program and went with David Abreu. He's an excellent man. He's really respected and in and out of racing. He's a great guy to be affiliated with. And same with Rico. Rico's one of my best buddies now, and not only my teammate, but just a really good friend to be with. And we raced for him 4 years. I got, I think, 3 championships, 1 Rookie of the Year.
Yeah.
In my first year at Open and Cycling, and now AM himself put me in with Keith Coons in the midget deal. This is my second year running with them, and it's going great. The first year we accomplished a lot of things, and going on to the second year we had some big hopes. We ran into little bugs here and there, but it ended up being a great year.
Yeah, that's just absolutely exciting, and to see where you're going. Like I said, I followed you from back in the day. I want to get to some other monumental things that happened for you. You actually were a National Midget Drive Rookie of the Year in 2013.
Yeah, that was a pretty cool deal. That was a rookie of the year throughout all series of the midget. And, it was whoever had the best 35 finishes in the season. I believe it's 35 with like 2 throwaways, and it came down really close because I had some motor failures and little things, maybe some little wrecks here and there, but came down really close to the end with another driver. But it turned out to be pretty cool. That's a really big thing to me too, as well. And I just can't thank the whole Keith Coons team, because they put me in that situation for that. And it was pretty awesome to accomplish something like that in my first year ever racing.
Yeah, and you spent some time in Tulsa already to talk about the POWRI. Powery, is that correct? Powery series?
Powery, yeah.
Right, let's talk about the Powery series and what that's all about.
That's just I guess it started out as a little series. There's people that couldn't run USAC or didn't want to run USAC. I honestly don't know how it started, but to me, yeah, it's a little series compared to USAC, because USAC's got such a big name from the history.
They do,
with
yeah.
all the, like Tony Stewart, Casey Kane, all them guys that have raced USAC and made it to NASCAR. So, but it started out as a little deal, and it's getting bigger and bigger, honestly. I believe they got more of a car count than USAC nowadays. It's just the competition really isn't as high as USAC, because everybody wants to be in. A lot of people want to be in USAC, in the USAC name, because that's where a lot of great drivers came from.
Exactly.
It's a great little series. It's going to kick off. It's kicking off right now as we speak. People underestimate it a little bit because USAC was so high up there, but definitely a great little series to get going. There definitely is a lot of competition in that class. So you got like Zach Dahm and all those Andrew Felker. You got great drivers in that thing, and it's a good deal.
Yeah, and I want to talk about, you have a teammate, Ryan Robinson.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, talk to us about Ryan and what your relationship is with him and how that all started.
He's a good little shoe, that's for sure. As long as he keeps his head on straight and keeps focused in racing as he's doing right now. His dad's got a big history in racing, and that kid's definitely got what it takes. He's hooked up with the right people. David Abreu, one of the best in racing, not racing. He's the best dude out there, and hooked up with him, and that's all. That's what you got to do. You got to stay loyal to him. David Abreu, you got to do good for him. You got to be part of an Abreu. You got to be with them and show that you want to race and you want to go big and go places. And it's just, he's a good kid. He very quiet. He will go places. I believe he will go places.
Yes.
And just a matter of time. I know he's pretty young right now, and the sooner the better he gets into the bigger cars. He'll be going off to NASCAR. I can pretty much guarantee that kid will be in NASCAR at some point.
Right. All right, so let's get on to the your 410 sprint. We talked about that, but you actually made Speed Sport magazine. That's pretty exciting. I saw an article there.
Yeah, they've talked to me quite a bit here lately about doing an article. I know quite a bit of those guys out there. They met them through racing and stuff, and they wanted to do a little article, and turned out pretty cool. That 410 deal is going to be great.
Yeah, that's going to be really exciting, and so thanks for being on the show, man. I really appreciate it. Going to give you a chance to give your sponsor shout-outs.
Yeah, I can't thank everybody that helps me, all my fans, everything. Mainly Abreu Vineyards, and then RTP Customs. They build some bad-to-the-bone custom cars. So if you guys are all anybody looking for custom cars, give them a call. Search them on Google or something and give them a call. They build one-off cars, and they're pretty sweet. Can't thank David, Abreu, Rico, Richie Fallon, the whole RTP crew. Butler Built Seats. awry, shell-shocked. All these guys are a big part of me. Speedway Motors, they're not pretty, but they are the best motors out there, and they let us get where we're going and take you to the checkered flag pretty fast. And I just can't thank all the fans. All my supporters, they're just great, and I just can't thank you guys for having me on here.
Yeah, no problem, man. It was a pleasure to have you, and we look forward to seeing what you're going to do next. And, well, we'd like to have you on the show live and maybe do a follow-up to let us know how you did at the Chili Bowl Nationals and all that.
Yeah, that'd be great. I'd really enjoy doing that, and maybe we can get something going.
Yeah, Tanner, thank you so much for being on the show, man.
Thank you, guys. Have a nice night.
Bye now. All right, we got to take a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back and continue. We're not seeing Deja Vu. We're going to continue with David Rogers. Dixon Speedway and Beanish Fresh LLC proudly presents the inaugural For the Love of Racing James Pops Wooten Memorial Race. A whopping $1,000 to win for both multi-wingless and main. All going down April 4th, 2015 at Dixon Speedway. For more information, go to www.dixonspeedway.net.
The taxman's taken all my dough and left me in my stately home, blazing on a sunny afternoon. And I can't sail my yacht, he's taken everything I got. All I've got's this sunny afternoon.
Manticorp Tax and Accounting can help you minimize taxation, establish a corporate presence, and save you money. Our over 25 years of experience in domestic and international taxation and incorporation services makes us the best at what we do. Your first consultation at Manticorp is always free, and our discounted rates guarantee you will not end up paying for what you don't get. Try Manticorp today. For more information, call 707-701-6416 or email info@manticorpusa.com.
In the summertime.
All right, we're back with David Rogers. Don't worry, you're not seeing Deja Vu. Dave, we're going to continue the interview here. We were talking about the Jammer class. And I was talking about what kind of suspension and kind of tires that they're running.
Well, for tires, we have to run a street legal DOT tire, and there is a size limit of 185/60, and the tread wear can only be like 300 or 320. I'm not exactly sure, but that's the stickiness of the tire. Okay, but the suspension, you have to have stock suspension. You are allowed bigger sway bars, but they have to mount in the stock location. You're allowed aftermarket struts and spring rubbers to stiffen them up. So, I mean, you can do things, but they don't want to make it to where you have to spend a whole lot of money to go racing.
Yeah.
I mean, it is an affordable division,
right.
You know, and those rules help keep it that way, because I can go down to any store and buy that tire.
Right.
You know, which is really nice.
Right. It is, well, not to diminish it or make it sound, but it is a low budget race.
It is, and
so it's a great starter.
Yeah.
As well.
I couldn't afford to run a bomber. They're not what they used to be, and being able to run a Jammer, that's nice. I mean, they run a lot of races, but you know, I put fuel in my car. I buy tires when I need to, and change the oil and do the upkeep on it. And other than that, that's pretty much it.
Are you running regular race gas and all?
No, I run premium.
Okay.
Just straight pump gas. I run straight pump gas, you know, but I do run a special oil, you know, because we run them so hard.
Okay.
You know, but other than that, I mean, it's nothing required other than the safety equipment that is really required. That is race.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
So they've got the roll bars and and all that in them.
Yeah, it requires a 5-point harness, racing seat,
Right.
and the minimum of a 4-point cage with door bars and steel plate in the door.
Right. Let's talk about your car. What kind of car are you running?
Well, I have been running a Nissan Altima,
Okay.
but this year my wife is probably going to run that car if she wants to, and I'm going to run a Honda Civic. And wife, I'm throwing you under the bus, so you got to drive now, baby.
Uh-oh. Yeah, well, we're not going to be able to edit that out, are we? No.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's right.
Yeah, it's a challenge. It's a challenge.
She wants to give it a try.
Right.
And my son and my daughter, David and Crystal, they have both driven the car. One of them hit the wall with it.
Ooh, ouch.
We won't say who that is, David.
No.
And
wait a minute.
yeah,
You don't have the last name, though. It's okay.
yeah. And but you know, and if my wife doesn't drive the car, we'll have somebody. My son-in-law Jake would probably like to drive it too.
Yeah.
And of course, I have 4 grandsons: Hunter, Forrest, Fisher, and Wesson.
Yes.
And hello, boys.
Yes. Yeah, we're gonna have Hunter on next week on the 20th.
Oh yeah,
Excited for that.
he's very excited.
Yeah. We're looking forward to having him.
Yeah.
And how fast are they running? They're not.
No, they're not. I mean, we run 16, 17-second lap times.
Okay.
I mean, they're not slow, but
No.
they are probably the slowest division there. And in fact, I think they are. But a lot of it has to do with the tires. We run on a street tire, so you only have so much traction to the corner. Now, there's a couple of the guys that run pretty fast. I mean, there's a couple of the jammers that are really fast.
Yes.
And that's like Scott Strugnell. He knows who he is.
Oh yeah.
That thing's fast.
Yeah, we know
Yeah.
who that is. Yeah.
And the one that Eddie Klein had, he sold it, but that car is very fast too.
Right.
And Adriana, Scott's daughter, is very fast too.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, and David Rank, he's fast. So, I mean, these kids, they know how to drive, you know.
Something else you did that was very unique. You did some slide, kind of the same as slider.
I did drive a slider.
And ventured
yeah.
into some. Tell us
Yes.
about the sliders, because those are very unique. You're all over the place with those.
Yeah, that was well, I didn't drive. My son did.
Oh. Okay.
I was co-pilot.
Oh,
and
ouch.
and there was 3 of his friends in the back seat. There was 5 of us in a Acura Legend with and I cut a bus bumper in half, and we turned that into our slider wheels on the back. And this car didn't even hold water because it was cracked, but we had a heck of a time. It was awesome.
It must have been. It must have been so much fun. I mean, that's right
Oh,
up
yeah.
there with the. That's right up there with the boat races. I
Yes.
mean, those are absolutely insane too. with
Yeah.
the-
I've
you
been
know,
in a
with the-
couple boat races. In fact,
yeah?
with Cody Lucas, and we won one, and we got best in show in one of those races.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are actually those
Yeah.
are absolutely insane too. They got suspended by a chain, and you're pulling the boat. and,
Oh yeah.
You know,
Yes.
and it's just it's fiberglass and
Yes.
meshes everywhere. But back on the sliders, they don't have any tires on the back. And,
Right.
And so you were how did it feel being a passenger? Were you trying to coach? You're like, hey.
Yeah. I was trying to coach, and he did a very good job. I was really surprised. I mean, he definitely not old enough to have a license, but he knew how to drive.
Yeah, I wish we had that video, but you can actually watch it on YouTube. I watched it.
Yes, you can.
I saw it on YouTube.
Yes.
Just type in David
Yeah.
Rogers sliders,
Yes.
and you can see it.
And that
how
is
much
my
fun it was.
son driving, and me
Yeah.
riding passenger, and his 3 friends in the back.
Right. Was there any
Yes.
crash? You guys hit anything or crash?
Yeah, we wound up stuck in turn 1 and 2. Finally, we couldn't get it to move anymore, but we got hit so hard they darn near ripped the trunk off the car.
Ow.
Yeah.
Ow. Must have really rattled your.
Yeah,
cage.
it was fun
Must
though.
have really rattled your
Yeah.
cage here. Yeah. That's
Yeah.
been a lot of fun.
It was definitely an adventure.
So what kind of other stuff do you venture into?
Well, I belong to a nonprofit organization right here. This is the Ukiah Rod and Gun Club, and we are a conservation type organization, and we concentrate really our efforts on the steelhead in the Russian River.
That's why you're repping the
Yes, the
camouflage
camouflage.
there.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes.
This is an organization that does really good things.
Right.
We have a Bill Townsend Conservation Fish Hatchery at the Coyote Dam,
Okay.
right next to where Fish and Wildlife have theirs.
Right.
Yeah, so it's definitely something I'm very much into.
Sweet. Right on.
Yeah.
Sponsors, thanks, shout outs, any of those
Okay.
kind of things, and then we're going to get to
Sponsors:
the recap.
AAA Welding of Lakeport, Pep Dust Control, FNS RV and Boat Storage, Super Stripper Soda Blasters, Defati Equipment. I still have your stickers on the car. Thanks for letting us put a sign up in your yard. And also to my wife Sheila, thanks for putting up with me because everything I do is racing. And my kids, David and Crystal, my son-in-law Jake, and all my grandsons, Hunter, Forrest, Fisher, and Wesson.
Thank you. You want to hang out with us? You want to hang out with us for the rest of the show?
Yeah, I think I
Sweet.
will.
Yeah, you can be my guest and hang out and. Yeah, sure. We can actually go ahead and take another break because we, advertising break. Got to pay the bills here,
That's
and
right.
we'll be back with our action captured images.
Dixon
recap.
Speedway and Beanish Fresh LLC proudly presents the inaugural For the Love of Racing James Pops Wooten Memorial Race. A whopping $1,000 to win for both multi-wingless and main. All going down April 4th, 2015 at Dixon Speedway. For more information, go to www.dixonspeedway.net.
SSS Multimedia is sending you smoke signals, providing their clients with the ultimate communication and multimedia marketing, distribution, production, and web-based services. They feature high-def video equipment and quality audio sound. SSS is your multimedia source, from graphics for business cards to television production, radio, live sound, and everything in between. SSS is sending you smoke signals. Get your message out with SSS Multimedia. For more information, call 707-701-6416 or email info@sssmultimedia.com.
All right, it is now time for the Action Captured Images recap, brought to you by ac-images.net. Like them on Facebook. We're going to talk about the Winter Indoor Series at Lakeport. Beginner Box Dash. The 7 DJ Driver Dothage took the win in the dash. Number 2, Jackson O'Farrell, Corey Cliff in third, and fourth, Kendra Land, Trey Daniels. We have a picture. We have Trey Daniels' photo up there. Trey Daniels was in fifth. That's okay. Driver Dothage became in the beginner box main. Did a clean sweep. Yeah. So Corey Cliff in second. Jackson O'Farrell in third. Kendra Land. Tyler Collins brought up the top 5 for that one. Okay, going to the Wade Whitman Jr. The Junior Outlaws. Wade Whitman Jr. in the number 39 came in at number 2. Boy, I'm gotta make sure I've got my paperwork here. I know, flip it. Oh, that's what we did. Okay. All right, we did it on both. We did it on both sides. Yep. Here we are. Here we are. All right, back. We're back. Joel Myers Jr. Box Stock Dash. Joel Myers Jr. Took the box step. There he is. There. Joel Myers Jr. took the box stock dash. Wade Whitman came in second. Aiden Daniels in third. And fourth, Blaine Baxter. Joel Myers Jr. came back and won the box stock main. He actually did a clean sweep, which is pretty cool. All right, Junior. Now we're on the Junior Outlaws main. Anthony Gorin and the 3X won the Junior Outlaws main. William Wolf Jr. in second. Third, Hayden Klein. Devin Belton in fourth. Abby Wolf came in the top 5. Caged Clone Dash. Dan Camacho won. The second was Zane Peters. Mikey Camacho in third. And in fourth, John Peters. Clone, Cage Clone main. Zane Peters came back and won the Cage Clone main. That was pretty close. Those two were really
nice.
Close. Yeah.
Love that close racing.
All right. Still on the recap here. Okay. Make sure I'm losing my spot. All right, here we go. All right. 500cc dash. Tanner Rash took the number 6R. Won. Alec Justison came in at number 2. They were really close. You can see in the they were actually really close. They were right on each other. Cameron Bartlett in third. Michael Britton in fourth. Greg Yanazzo in fifth. Michael Britton in the number 94 came back and won the main. Cameron Bartlett in number 2. The number 3, number 66, Nick Prather came in at number 3. And, we're going to go on the 250s now. Oh. Is that one of our guests? That's okay. All right. The 250 dash, Aiden Daniels. And the 250 dash took Aiden Daniels took the number 1. Kylie Daniels, the sister, number 2. And a quick drink here. Check out our nice coffee cups, huh?
Yes, those
Yeah,
are very
they're-
nice.
yeah,
The Checkered
yeah.
Flag Show, right
Checkered
on them.
Flag Show, yes. Action Captured Images actually had these done for me too, so big thanks to Dave Warden for that.
He does good work.
Yes, they do. You know, with the pictures we just showed a little earlier,
Right.
And he does really good work. I mean,
Yeah,
he's
I
right
have
up
some.
there.
I have some pictures that he has taken of my car and of the Hunter's go-kart.
Yeah, I mean, he gets right up in there, and you can see the facial expressions, and
Yes.
it's awesome. Colby Fury on the 250 main won. Colby Fury took the 250 main. Dylan Washburn in second. There we go. Dylan Washburn in second. Cole Brown in third. Aiden Daniels in fourth. Kylie Daniels in fifth. Well, she was right behind her brother. And that takes care of the recap. So, want to get to some upcoming races. So we can get those put up there. Yep, yeah, we can post up Dixon right now. Okay, there we go, and I will get it here. The 2015 Summer Race Series schedule is out now. Could be tentative. Now go to the DixonSpeedway.net, of course, and of course we'll have it posted on our Checkered Flag Show
Right.
.com as well. The James Pop Wooten Memorial Race, which we saw the promo for that. On April 4th, that's April 4th. Oh, March 7th, by the way, don't forget, there's a Palladium swap meet on March 7th. So get a chance to test and tune your car and get on the Dixon. Dixon's a quick track. I announced out there for a couple of years.
I went down there last year for a jammer race.
Oh,
I didn't take my car, but I went down there
they
to watch.
did race jammers on the
Yes,
Dixon,
I went
didn't
down
they?
there to
Yeah,
watch,
yeah.
and some of the other competitors did.
Right.
Chance Smith took his truck down there. Dave Land took his car down there, and that was good racing.
Yeah.
I could not believe they got that many cars on that track, and it was a 100-lap race.
Right.
Yeah, it was very good.
Yeah. Well, right on. We're going to go back to the let's go back to the schedule because we're on it. We're actually looking at April 11th, the Outlaw Karts points race number 1, and they're actually doing a really good thing. They're mixing it back and forth with micros and Outlaw Karts.
Very good.
Yeah. So Outlaw Karts for points race number 1. That's April 11th. April 18th, micro sprints points rate. That micro sprints, and then April 25th, Outlaw Karts points race. Okay, let's get to the Dixon Winter, which is up right now. The 2014 Lakeport Indoor Winter Series is underway. Now we just recapped points race number 5. This Friday and Saturday they're racing back to back. So this Friday and Saturday they've got the test and tune at 6 p.m. Points race number 6 for karts. Now gates open at 10 a.m. race day. And the pill pull closes at 12 noon. So be sure to get out by 12 for the pill pull. And 12:30 p.m. followed by hot laps qualifying at 2. And shortly after that is when they get to the racing. Have you been out to that track?
I have, and it is fast.
It is fast, and it is fast, and it is loud.
Yes, very loud.
Yeah. All right, we're going to take another announcement break real quick, and we have Jeffrey Thielscher that's going to be on the line. That's going to be on the line with us in just a moment.
Dixon Speedway and Beanish Fresh LLC proudly presents the inaugural Dixon Speedway and Beanish Fresh LLC proudly Dixon Speedway.
It's okay.
Dixon Speedway and Beanish Fresh LLC proudly presents the inaugural For the Love of Racing James Pops Wooten Memorial Race. A whopping $1,000 to win for both multi-wingless and main. All going down April 4th, 2015 at Dixon Speedway. For more information, go to www.dixonspeedway.net.
You are invited to participate in a true multimedia experience coming to a home near you. LCM TV, bringing Lake County into the new millennium with news, live broadcasts, information, talk shows, and local programming, all streaming in high definition, online, and on the Roku box. Join our premiere live broadcast on lcm-tv.com or be a part of our studio audience. You can also tune in at lakecomagazine.com as we bring you Pete the Tax Guy and Terry Larson on Lake County Magazine.
All right, I love it when a plan, finally, I love it when a plan comes together. Somewhat. Yeah, let's get the photo up there and everything. Yeah. Uh-huh. We do have a caller. We have the president of the Go Livestream Network, Jeffrey Thielscher. Jeff, thanks for being on the... It's been a long time, brother. Thanks for being on the show. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing pretty good. It's Happy New Year. Hope your holidays were good, and good to hear your voice. Looking forward to a really good season this year.
Yes, and we want to get right into that because you got some very exciting things happening. Let's talk about the Racing for Wishes 150 happening on April 24th.
Yeah, I've become the Director of Community Relations and the outside promoter for Shenandoah Speedway in Shenandoah, Virginia. It's a
wow.
8-mile pavement track. They've run Hooters Series there. It's fully modern, 4,000 seats. And on April 24th, we're putting on a Racing for Wishes 150 late model shootout.
Wow.
And we're using NASCAR late model rules with a few little tweaks. And we'll be paying $6,000 to win,
Nice.
$2,000 for second, $1,000 for third, $750 for fourth, and $500 for fifth, and then it will follow that down.
Maybe all this money going out. Maybe I need to get behind the wheel of a race car.
Yeah, we need some of that.
$6,000, $1,000. What am I doing here on the host side of it?
Yeah, it definitely pays at that race to win that race for sure. It's gonna give you a little. You'll pay for a couple more races, definitely. And we're gonna do some great things for Make-A-Wish. We're charging $15 to get into the race, and $3 of the $15 will go to Make-A-Wish. We're gonna have an auction at the track of different items, and we're hoping that a Sprint Cup driver will come up there and sign some autographs and stuff, and then we're going to have the drivers pass the helmet in the stands to get some more donations too.
Right.
And then we're going to run the race, and we're going to run a 911 race with them, which will be some local police officers racing against each other in mini stocks. And then we're going to have legends, too, running with them that day. And look like we might even have a country singer or something there, too, performing. So we're working on a lot of different things going on.
Yeah, that's really, really exciting. It's good to hear what you got going on for 2015. Hey, what do you think of the show, man, and our new spot? We're actually over here at Triple S Multimedia now.
Hi, Jeffrey.
Hi, that's your producer saying hi.
Hey, how you doing?
Good.
Yeah, it looks good. Looks good. I like what you guys are doing. It's evolving. So you just got to keep working on the show and keep getting guests, and you're doing well in the business too. Getting involved with all the tracks and being an announcer, you're getting yourself out there. It's plus, some shows have had over 1 million hits. So
yeah, we were excited to have those.
A lot of hits. You have a wide audience out there that's throughout the country.
Yeah, I'm just and I'm humbled. I mean, I'm surprised and humbled, and it's just been an awesome ride since we first started this. And speaking of Terry, I started with Terry. I brought the idea to her, and It's just taking
5
off
years
from there.
ago.
Huh?
5 years ago.
Can you believe it? 5 years ago?
Wow, that is a long time ago, and you've had some awesome guests. You know, John Force and all sorts of people on your show. You know, it's definitely you have the right people, and you're talking about the right things to get the people to watch you.
Hey, enough about me. This isn't Ace Naylor show yet, anyway. Just kidding.
That's coming up in February.
That's coming up in February. I've got the self-titled talk for the Ace Naylor show, but enough about me. My head's about to pop here. I wanted to get back on what you got going on. Let's talk a little bit about. I know right now things are going really well for Real Fast, realfast.tv. We were finally go live stream. Well, Real Fast and Go live stream are the same. They're the same, Terry.
Oh, okay.
Go live stream. No, I lost my train of thought.
Yeah, right now we're in the middle of doing some big changes for Go Live Stream and Real Fast TV. And Real Fast TV will be doing about 10 races this year, which they'll be spread across the whole country. And I think some of them will be live. We'll be doing some live feeds and stuff. So little going back to the roots of this deal, because 7 years ago we were live. And I'm going to go back to that now, and we're going to do some races from Shenandoah Speedway. There are 15 races at Shenandoah Speedway, and I'll try to pick up at least 10 of those. And we're going to be running a 911 series at Shenandoah Speedway and working on a faster pastor race and high school racing series, and really getting that track going with Wounded Warriors and Alzheimer's Association and Make-A-Wish becoming involved and getting that community involved in that track there.
Gosh, that's just so amazing. I mean, all the things that you're doing to give back to racing, that's just really amazing, Jeff.
Oh yeah, you know, it's where I was born to be is at the racetrack, you know, and more involved with the race cars and the running of the track than producing video at the track. That was something I'm glad that I did, because I learned a lot about the tracks and the drivers and how everything works. But my focus is to go run a track myself and lease a track myself and be the promoter. And I'm going to promote different things for Racing for Wishes at other tracks too. So it's we're putting together a website at www.racingforwishes.com, and we'll be doing other stuff, and with some stuff with drivers and just pretty much getting involved with drag racing. I already have some drag racers that want to do some stuff, so it's going to be a wide range of things, raising money for Make-A-Wish, which every cent of that money goes to the kids.
Yes.
So none of it goes to administration. Every cent of the money that we raise goes to the wishes for the wishes of the kids. So that's why I like that organization, and corporate sponsors pay the salaries of the people that work for Make-A-Wish.
Yes.
Give them their offices and stuff for free. So it's a win-win situation. You know where your money's going, and you know that it's doing great things for these kids, because you know they're going through different treatments of different things and stuff, and it gives them a little break, and the parents a little break to get their minds off of the serious stuff that's happening in their lives.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, and it's a great thing, because a lot of times, you know, that the kids really remember this, and the parents do too, and it's a good time in their lives. So it's yeah, I really support it wholly.
All right, Jeff, we're gonna have to let you go. I gotta get to some announcements and who we have on for next week. I really appreciate you being on the show, man.
Cool. Well, I just want everyone to get on over to Shenandoah Speedway in Shenandoah, Virginia on April 24th, and we're going to have Racing for Wishes 150, so we'll see you there.
Right on, man. Thank you so much. Yep, definitely check it out.
Talk to you later.
All right. And to find out who we have on next week, we have one guest. We have Hunter Ashby going to be on the show next week. Be sure to check out our website, Checkered, www.checkeredflagshow.com. That's going to be exciting.
Yeah, he's excited to come here.
Yeah, I kind of wish we could have. Maybe we'll have you back and hang out with us. I know they were kind of hoping that that they'd be able to have both of you on, but you know, like I said, it worked out for the best. So. Yes. I want to thank everybody that called in, all our guests. I want to thank you for being on the show, man.
No problem. Thanks for having me.
And we'll go to our ads to close it out, and we'll again go to checkeredflagshow.com to see who we have on next week and all the updates.
Right on. Thank you.
Dixon Speedway and Beanish Fresh LLC proudly presents the inaugural For the Love of Racing James Pops Wooten Memorial Race. A whopping $1,000 to win for both multi-wingless and main. All going down April 4th, 2015 at Dixon Speedway. For more information, go to www.dixonspeedway.net.
The taxman's taken all my dough and left me in my stately home, blazing on a sunny afternoon. And I can't sail my yacht, he's taken everything I got. All I've got's this sunny afternoon.
Manticorp Tax and Accounting can help you minimize taxation, establish a corporate presence, and save you money. Our over 25 years of experience in domestic and international taxation and incorporation services makes us the best at what we do. Your first consultation at Manticorp is always free, and our discounted rates guarantee you will not end up paying for what you don't get. Try Manticorp today. For more information, call 707-701-6416 or email info@manticorpusa.com.
In the summertime.
Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. A beast of machine, hitting on you with speed, running gasoline lean. Give me all what I need, indeed. Pedal to the metals, the life that I dream. Can't settle for tea, kettle when I can roast it like coffee bean. My chances splitting the seams, pumping supreme. A rough race leaves enough traceless, smoking with steam. Spinning wheels hitting deals with high velocity. Break the rules of physics to win, become an odyssey. Might be second place, but I'm riding behind. Set to draft, fly by, feel the G-force adjust, get a better lap. My tires may be bold, riding a weather track, but I've left my checker pass so I can reach the checkered flag.